What's going on, guys? Pro Wrestling Gamer is back. It has been a while, people, a long time. I do apologize. I've been very busy, so I'm going to give you guys a quick update on what's been going on. As you guys can see, my Barbarian King is now level 19, people. Level 19, that's right, one level away from level 4 ability being unlocked, so I'm happy about that. Aside from that, there's really nothing new with my base. Everything is fully upgraded except for the walls, so I'm kind of working on getting the core done. In my last video, you guys might have noticed that my core was nowhere near this complete, so I have been grinding away at these level 10, 3 million apiece walls, and I'm just a few shy away from finishing the core. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and over here we 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's a lot of gold, guys. 8 walls left, and then I will complete the core. As you guys can see, I do have a shield. It's about to run out, so I'm going to raid anytime shortly now. Let me also show you guys my war bases. I have a few war bases to show you guys. So this is my current and active war base. It's my newest layout. And it actually works really well against lava loons and go wipe. As you guys can see, there's some openings in the walls. That is to lure the golems into those areas and away from the core. We want to try and keep the attackers far away from the town hall as possible. So that's what those openings in the walls are designed to do. They're designed to kind of misguide the attackers' troops if they do decide to attack from the top. If they attack from the bottom, we have openings on the bottom as well. The clan castle is unlurable, so it's going to take them a little bit of effort to lure out the clan castle. If they do, they're going to have to use a hog or a balloon or something like that that can bypass my walls. Nonetheless, those openings, in case you guys are wondering, are also there to distract the troops from the core. We don't want the troops to go straight through the walls and into the core. So it's been working rather well for me, so I'm keeping this base. It's relatively new. I've probably been in 3, maybe 4 wars with this base so far. Have had no reason to change it, but I did move some things around. I had my heroes placed in the center where the mortars are, and I decided to switch the heroes to the top. The mortars are more valuable to me than the heroes, especially the king if I'm getting attacked by air, which is completely useless. So I put both heroes up there up top. The expos cover quite, as you guys can see, quite a huge distance of the base's, real estate. So this base is solid, guys. If you guys want to use it, there it is at a distance. And I will zoom in for you guys so you guys can take a close look and see how everything is laid out. This one wall piece irritates me. I couldn't figure out where to put it. There really is nowhere to put it. I literally sat there for like 20 minutes trying to figure out a useful position for it. And there just isn't one. If you guys are wondering why the spring traps are where they are and not right here at the edges, that's because golems usually trigger the spring traps before anything, so they end up being a waste. So I kind of put them in the core and a little bit outside of the core, hoping that by the time that the golems die or turn into golemites or whatever, then the spring traps will be more useful as the attacker is penetrating the base. So that's pretty much it for this base, guys. Let's go on to the next one. I'll show you guys the next one. This one's a classic, the one I'm about to show you guys. This game ever loads here. So this base was one of my very first Town Hall 9 war bases, and the idea for this base was to lure attackers into those spring traps and things of that nature, and also to kind of be anti-hog by having the 2 sets of double giant bombs. We got one up top, we got one at the bottom, because usually what people try to do if they're going for like a dragon attack or some sort of air attack is they'll use some hogs to take out your air defenses, and then they'll deploy their dragons, balloons, or whatever they're using to attack you via air. So that's what those giant bombs are there for. And they're also there in case people try to do a mass hog attack. And the reason why I switched from this base is I found out that if you get hit by a Town Hall 10 that has freeze spells, he can freeze both of your air defenses at the same time because they're so close together. And rather than to just modify this base and stick with it, I decided I'm just going to go ahead and get a new base. It was time. This base did me well. It lasted me a long time and never got 3-starred until I got hit by a Town Hall 10 that knew what he was doing. He froze both these air defenses, deployed some lava hounds, deployed some balloons. The air defenses went down. He froze these 2 air defenses, deployed some lava hounds, deployed some balloons. The air defenses went down. He healed up his balloons, and before you know it, it was a 3-star. I always keep my expos ground only because I usually get hit with Go Wipe or a modified version of Go Wipe. So I don't see a point in putting them up, pointing to air and ground, because I lose, I lose some of that radius, some of that distance. I rather cover more ground, and because 99% of the attacks that hit me are ground anyway, so it would just hurt me to put them at air. But when I do get hit by air and they're set to ground, I'm like, God damn it! So, and here is the base that I was using before I used my current and active war base. So I'm just kind of giving you guys 3 war bases, all Town Hall 9 level, that you guys can look at and work with if you guys want to use some pretty decent Town Hall 9 war bases. I'll tell you guys real quick why I changed from this base. This base is a compartment base. I call it a compartment base because we have several compartments surrounding the town hall, and that kind of throws the attacker's troops off. As you guys can see, I always put my main walls at the core. The reason why you see little level 10 walls scattered about on the outside is because I've been working on my active base and I haven't taken the time to rearrange the walls on all the other bases. But normally all the level 10 walls would be surrounding the core until the core is sealed with the most solid walls. Reason why I changed from this base, I usually got attacked from the bottom, which is great because it took them longer to lure my clan castles. You guys can see the clan castle. If you attack from the bottom, it's going to take a while for it to deploy. If it's full of wizards or something of that nature, then they're going to be in trouble. But what people usually did was drop golems down here or around here, and then drop their wall breakers, break open into a compartment, and then they would drop a jump spell right here. In either one of these 2 spots, they would drop a jump spell. Jump straight into the core where all the Teslas would pop up, the heroes would be there. As you guys can see, my skeleton traps are hidden somewhere in there. I know I put them in there. Here they are. So my skeleton traps would both deploy, the giant bombs, everything was there. But for some reason, they managed to take out the town hall, and it would usually lead them into a 2-star victory. I call this core kind of like a little prison, though, because once all the troops get in the middle, they're getting splash damage from all the wizard towers here. As you guys can see, they're all surrounded. They're getting splash damage from all of the mortars. They're getting attacked by, the archer towers. Everything is just going to town. And the troops that are in the core, and they go down relatively quickly. So even though your town hall does go down, they usually garner 1 star. But smarter attackers will take out some of the outside structures, get that 50%, and also get the town hall getting 2 stars. And it just seemed too easy to get 2 stars each and every single time. I got tired of getting 2-starred. I'm fully convinced that this base was impossible to 3-star. Several capable Town Hall 10s attacked me with all kinds of attacks, air attacks, ground attacks, you name it, they did it. And not once did I ever get 3-starred. And that's probably, again, because it's a compartment-based style design. So you guys can see this layout has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little mini ones here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 compartments, and then we have the core. So they literally need to break into each and every single one of those compartments before they can enter your core and destroy the town hall and get 100%. That's impossible. Well, not before they can enter the core, but before they can get 100%. And to me, that seems very impossible. Anything is possible, but I want to say it's impossible because I never saw it happen. Again, I got the 2 sets of double giant bombs, and that's just because I'm an anti-hog kind of guy. The only base that I've designed so far, Town Hall 9 wise, which was not double giant bombs together, is my current one. And that's because I've realized that hogs, whether I have double giant bombs or I don't, they just seem to be an epic fail every time. Ever since hogs were nerfed, they're not as dangerous anymore. They don't do, I don't know what it is. They suck. Plus, the addition of the skeleton traps and the fact that they don't target CC troops kind of helps out a lot, because people usually lure out the clan castle and then think the coast is clear, and out come the little skeleton traps and chase the hogs around and just kill them one by one. I've literally seen the little Larry traps do a hell of a job on all of those hogs and end up giving the guy a fail. He doesn't even get 50%. He then deploys his heroes trying to get a 50% and fails. So that's pretty much it, guys. This is our current war. As you guys can see, we are a level 4 clan now. We're going up against Patty's Pub 20 plus. And there they are, guys. They have 31 war wins. So not a bad clan, I guess. But I think they're outclassed in this case. This is their Town Hall 10 right here. I'm going to show it to you right now. And as you guys can see, it's not a bad layout, but it's an easy 50%. He only has level 1 Inferno towers, so I think I can easily 2-star that base. Infernos are a nuisance, and this is their number 2. So this guy, a lot of people criticize me for calling people like this a rusher, but this is a rusher, guys. He's got level 7 walls at Town Hall 9 level, which means he didn't max out Town Hall 8. He did max his king, so everything else is pretty much max. It's just his walls and probably his troop levels. I'm not sure. Let me see. He still has level 2 P.E.K.K.A, so he didn't max that. But it looks like everything else he did except for Valkyries. So, not really rushed. Definitely not badly, but those level 7 walls are going to hurt him when I hit him with Go Wipe. For sure. I'm going to get through those walls easily. So, that's what they have to contend with. And, here we are. Here's our clan stats. We are... Alright, that's my base. We are in at 122 war wins. And not even halfway to level 5. As you guys can see, it takes 3,100 experience to get to level 5. But the clan perk is going to be worth it, because when we donate a troop, it's going to go up a level. So I'm hoping now, even at Town Hall 9 level, if I donate a level 4 P.E.K.K.A, it's going to go up a level to level... a level 3 P.E.K.K.A, it's going to go up a level to level 4. Or if I donate a level 4 Golem, it'll go to a max Golem. That would be awesome. That will help us out in war big time. So we are really looking forward to that clan perk right now. And let's see what's going on in Global. Global. I'm so close to Town Hall 6 down, blah, 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 blah. Typical Global, typical day in Clash of Clans. Somebody's apparently having a birthday. Why not? Let's give a birthday shout out. There we go. Thank you, autocorrect. Happy birthday. And that's going to be it, guys. I'm wrapping it up. Give me a sub!